Hello, this is Victor D. Tarsus again, coming to you from TGI Media Entertainment. Well, I've always been one to be up for challenges and stuff, but here is a challenge for PC users. Don't knock the competition when you know nothing about it. Now here's a challenge that most anyone can afford. Buy yourselves an affordable Mac Mini. That's right. This is a computer. And it's the cheapest Macintosh in history. Not cheapest as in garbage. It's actually quite powerful. This one is running an Intel Core Duo processor at 1.66 gigahertz. It's a model behind the current, because I think now you can get them with Core 2 Duos, which is not too shabby at all. You get a tiny little computer with Intel Core 2 Duo. Some of the things that these suckers are capable of is just phenomenal. I'm able to do things that I never been able to do with the Mac, like run more than 10 powerful programs, system killing programs at once. Not bad for a little tiny computer with 512 megs of RAM. So yeah, if you don't believe me, you can try it out. If you don't like it, you can always return it and all that stuff. I really like it. You can use any monitor and keyboard and mouse with it, provided the keyboard and mouse is USB and not that PS2 garbage PCs use. And besides, the last time I bought a computer for the price that I paid for this is all that remains of my HP Compact Presario. The hard drive from that computer, as I bought that computer from, I can't remember where I bought it from, but it was around $500. And guess what happened? Within 3 weeks, the computer completely died, and I was sitting there to myself with a dead computer, and I just up and said, I just paid $500 for an $80 80 gig hard drive, because that's all that was savable from that piece of shit. Seriously. 3 weeks. I've had this Mac Mini for 2 years. I had my iMac. For 4 years. I had my iBook for 3, maybe 4, I'm not sure. No, yeah, 3. I had my iBook for 3 years. And the best part about it is, even as old as the iMac, for example, was, it can still run the latest operating system, which, compared to a PC, a 5-year-old computer won't even touch Windows Vista. A 5-year-old computer in the Mac world can run everything up to a certain point. The only certain point that I really ever was stumped by was when my first ever Mac was a Power Mac 7200. Those big fatty ass Macintoshes that ran that used the IBM PowerPC chip. I think it was 75 megahertz at the time when I first bought it, and I physically upgraded the hardware inside of that computer from that 75 megahertz to a 333 megahertz Sonnet card. Sonnet, for those of you who don't know, is an upgrade peripheral company, I think, like something like that. And what they did was make PCI cards that could fit into old Macs to upgrade to new processors. I even got 32 megs of video RAM in there. I was playing the best of the best games for that Mac in 1999, like the Mac version of Unreal Tournament. It was just awesome, man. They were fucking playing like smooth. If you really must have a need for Microsoft Windows, Apple is the only company that has said, hey, let's address the issue of compatibility and let our users of our hardware have the option of dual booting Windows on Mac hardware. Do you see that happening with PCs? Hell no. Microsoft wouldn't let a competing company run its operating system on the side on a computer. That's just dumb, man. Microsoft and Apple have been claiming compatibility since 1997 and stuff like that, but the only one who's really been compatible with the other is Apple. Believe it. Well, this is Victor D. Tarsis, and if you really don't take this challenge seriously, I have no problem with that. There could be issues like money, for one thing, and if you really, really, really don't like Apple, so what? The only thing you're gonna lose is the disrespect that you have for a computer system you know nothing about. Nothing. Victor D. Tarsis signing off.